Hey, welcome to Affordable Backyard Projects. Today I'm going to work on a project of putting this bed liner in the back of this truck. I just picked this 2010 truck up just recently, and I wanted to make it last, look nice. I'm going to put this bed liner in. Did a lot of reviews, did some searching around, and all of them has some pros and cons. And this one seemed to have the best reviews on them, this Herculiner. And so I went and picked it up, did some research on it, so I'm going to try it out and just to see how well it actually works. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to clean out this bed real good and make sure I scruff it up a little bit per the instructions, and then after that I'll actually put the application on. So let's get to cleaning. So in this kit, what actually comes with it is you've got your gallon can of actual Herculiner stuff here, which it says is good for up to a 6-foot bed or 80 square feet. The brush, the roller application, and of course the instructions. Highly recommend you read them. Spend some time to look at them just to make sure I do it right and proper. But also one thing it does come with here I wanted to show that's pretty important is this green little pad here. That way you can actually scruff it up. The more scruffed up it says it is, the more it accepts this actual product here. So we don't want really any kind of glossy or paint on it too much. Just kind of scruff up a little bit, sand it a little bit. And so that's the next step I'm going to do here. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and tape this up. Some of the areas I don't want the black or the liner to be. It's going to be a little bit around the bed and stuff. And I'll tape it up real quick. And manufacturer did recommend you can spray on first to get in the kind of nooks and crannies and stuff like that first, and then kind of hit a few places with the brush. So I'm actually going to spray it on first, and then I'll put the actual application here in a minute. Alright, so the instructions do specifically say to stir and not shake it. So make sure you stir it really well here. It'll be really hard at first, and it took a few minutes to get nice and soft, and still kind of have a consistency of paint after a little bit there. And when I go to actually put it on, it goes on pretty easily. And one of the very important step is to make sure you put on light first. There's some few areas I kind of put on heavy, and I realized it didn't work as well. So make sure you put it on light, and that way it kind of acts like a primer coat, and the second coat will go a whole lot better. It's been about 2 hours. I'm going to check it and see if it's still tacky. That's one of the things I said to look for, see how tacky it was. I noticed my hands, which I recommend wearing gloves. They quit being tacky, so let's see how it is here on the bed. Still a little tacky, so I'm going to give it one more hour and check it back here in a little bit.
1 hour later.
So it worked out great for 3 hours. I came back, put that second coat on. I also took a brush to kind of cut in here and there. The brush I came with, which worked out really well. And it's just a finished product. It worked really well, and of course, anything new and freshly put on always looks nice. And in about 6 months, I'm going to put up another video to really show after I put it through some use and abuse, and just to really see how good this product is. I appreciate you watching today, and I hope you learned something. And like and subscribe, so I got some big projects coming up, including a whole house build.